Hi everybody, and welcome to the Socially Promoted How-To video series. This is part 2 of the Twitter feed video. In this video we're actually going to get Twitter feeds set up. So if you have not looked at the Twitter feed video part 1, please do so now and then come back to this video. So let's jump right in here. If you've viewed the first video, part 1, then you should have a list of all of the RSS feed addresses you need to get Twitter feed set up. So we're going to go to twitterfeed.com, and from there, if this is the first time you're using Twitter feed, you're going to have an option to sign up. Signing up is extremely simple. All they want is your email address and then define a password. That's it. So go ahead and sign up, and I'm going to log myself in here. Just a moment. And now that I've logged in, I'm going to want to click in, and that's going to ask me or take me to my video Twitter feed dashboard. And unfortunately, Twitter feed can run very slow, so keep that in mind. All right. So as you can see here, I'm at my feed dashboard, and I have quite a few feeds, and they're listed here. For our purpose, what we want to do is we want to create a new feed. So I'm going to click on the Create New Feed button, and then I need to name my feed, and in this particular case I'm going to go with Bon Appetit, and I've got my address all set up, so I'm just going to copy and paste that in that I had from Notepad. Okay. And from there, it's going to, I want to click on the Test RSS Feed button. Now, what's that going to do is it's going to check to make sure that the RSS feed is kosher. And it's giving me a message here saying that it's okay, but because it doesn't put publishing dates on it, I have to set my, go into the advanced settings and use this setting instead of this setting. So what I want to do is I want to click on the advanced settings, and when you're setting up a feed, you want to have the frequency, you want to define the frequency of how often this particular feed will push content out through your Twitter account. In this case, I want to go with 12 hours. Now, in most cases, you can do anywhere, I would recommend doing anywhere between 6 and 12 hours, or 6 and 24 hours. So I'm going to choose 12 hours, and as you can see here, this is the item that the test message was saying I need to change. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. So I'm going to change that to there. Then scroll down here, and then I'm on to my next step. My next step, so I click on the Continue to Step 2, and now it's asking me to choose which service I want. In this particular case, we're going to go with Twitter. And now it's going to ask me which Twitter account I want to use. If this is your first time with Twitter feed, you want to authenticate Twitter feed to use or have access to your Twitter account. So you're going to click on this big blue button here, and it's going to react the same way it did with Tweepy, where it's going to ask you for your Twitter account and password, and then it's going to request authentication from Twitter. Or I should say, Twitter is going to ask for authentication for Twitter feed. Once you've done that, in the future when you set up other feeds, you don't have to authenticate anymore. You notice here this drop-down box, it allows me to choose my Twitter account since I've already authenticated it, and then I just need to click on the Create Service button. So we're going to do that. And now it's going to ask me if I want to add any other services, and these are the services that are available. I don't want to add any other services, so I'm just going to click on All Done, and then it's going to ask me, do I want to go back to my dashboard to set up a new feed? So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to click on the dashboard, And then I'm going to create a new feed. And this one should go fairly a little bit quicker here. So now I'm going to click on Create New Feed. And this time I'm going to go with Information Week. And then I'm going to grab my URL and plop it in there. I'm going to click my test, and everything's fine here, but I still want to go to Advanced Settings, and I want to define how often it posts, so I'm going to choose every 12 hours, and then I'm going to go to my step 2. Like I said, Twitter feed can run a bit slow, as you can see here. Now I'm going to choose my service, which is my Twitter account. I want it to go to my Twitter account. So I go and click my Twitter account, click my Create Service. And I don't want to add any new services, so I'm going to click All Done and then go right back to my dashboard. Once you get all of the feeds put into your Twitter account and into Twitter feed, you can add or take away your feeds as you feel. But that's pretty much about it. Now, again, you can add other services if you want. As you notice here, I have some. I'm pushing content out to other Facebook and LinkedIn, etc. You don't have to do that right now, and I would recommend you do not do that right now. But in any case, this is how you get your Twitter feed account set up. I hope you have found this video informative and helpful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact one of the meeting leaders or one of the board of directors. And that should do it, guys.